Hi everyone, welcome to our science class. In today's lesson, we are going to be learning about what science is, and we're also going to be learning about what technology is and how the two are related. We have all seen the term science or heard about science. And I know that most of you have questions and you might say, why am I doing this subject? I'm not even going to use it. I don't want to be a doctor or a nurse or any other profession that uses science. But today we are going to learn about all the things about science, and to start off, we are going to be looking at the definition for what science is. So science is the investigating or study of living and non-living things and how they relate to their environment. So you don't have to be a doctor or want to be a nurse to know what science is, because it is all around us, every day in our lives, in every aspect of our lives, science is involved. Technology. When we think about technology, we think about devices, phones, cars, any other instrument that is used to make our life or our work easier. So technology, this is the use of the content and skills of science to design new things to solve practical problems. So both of them are interrelated. So scientists, they come up with hypotheses, they ask questions. The technologists, they build on these. They're the ones who make the robots. They're the ones who make the cars. So both of them work together, hand in hand, to make the work easier. So let's look at some of the things that scientists and technologists do. All right? One thing, or one of the things that a scientist does, as I said before, they come up with ideas. They ask questions and they wonder, how does this happen? Why does this happen? For example, they think about chromosomes. They study chromosomes. While on the other hand, the technologists, they make new plants or animals. Another thing that they do, so scientists, they use telescopes and they look at the moon and the stars, while these technologists, they build rocket ships that take you to these places. So you see how important these persons are in our lives, or how science is important to our everyday life. Let's talk about some of the inventions that science and technology have made to make our life easier. In the past, ways of communicating, ways of transportation, medicine, those have all changed because of new developments in science and technology. So we're going to be looking at some of the ways in which science and technology have improved the way of our lives today. And as I said before, one way in which this has happened is communication. Let's talk about that. Communication. In times gone by, persons used to communicate by sending messages, telegrams, letters. Even dogs, birds, animals used to carry messages. Men on horseback, they used to send messages. Nowadays, we have the telephone, we have email, we have a lot of other inventions that have happened to make our lives easier as a means of communication. So in communication, it has improved. And some of these improvements, telephones, emails, and we also not writing letters that much again, but telephones, emails. These are faster and they get to you in no time. For example, you're all the way in Africa. I am here now. I am communicating with you. It's all because of science and technology. Let's look at transportation. How has science and technology improved as a means of transportation? Going back to the past, so we're going to keep relaying back to the past to compare how it has changed. So in times gone by, transportation, moving from one place to another, was not as fast and efficient as it is now. People used to travel by horses, ships that would take a longer time. And now we have cars, we have airplanes, we have bikes, we have bicycles. All these have been advancements in science and technology. Because if you were going from here to Kingston and you had to walk or take a horse, it would take you a longer time, no? About an hour, 3 hours or less would take you from Montego Bay to Kingston at faster rates. All right? So it has improved. In how fast we travel. So now we have airplanes, cars, motorbikes, and we can list on and on. Another advancement is in medicine. How has this improved our lives? People were dying from various diseases in the past. Today, we are finding cures to more and more of these diseases that have caused a lot of deaths in the past. Also, vaccination. We have that too. So this makes our life, we live longer, healthier, a healthier life, a longer, healthier life, all because of advancement in medicine. So some persons in the past had eye problems. No cure was for that now. Now today, we have tested glasses. We have eye drops that we can use to help us see better. So those are other ways in which it has improved our lives. Okay, so 3 of the ways in which science and technology have improved our lives are through communication, transportation, and medicine. So you see how important science is in our everyday lives? You might not want to be a doctor, but there are other fields that you will need science in order to become one. For example, a videographer, an audio technician, an engineer, electricians. These are all because of science. So whatever you want to be, think about it. Not because you don't think the science is going to be involved, but it is involved in everything we do. Every day we come across science, and every day we use science in our daily lives. So you can find other ways in which science and technology have improved our lives. Okay? See you next class.